it comes to a narcissist and Valentine's Day, this is usually victory day for a narcissistic person, as Valentine's Day is a playground for them to play never-ending mind games in order to get their needs met by the day itself, by the situation, by the circumstances, get their needs met by other people. When it comes to Valentine's Day, narcissistic people are in it to win, and to win at all costs to you, whether that's to win somebody over or to destroy somebody. When it comes to Valentine's Day, genuine people are looking to share the love, share the joy, share the happiness, show appreciation to those that they care about. Genuine people are looking to see those that they care about happy. They're looking to show their affection and their gratitude. When it comes to a narcissistic person, they're incredibly envious of other people's happiness. They seek to take other people's happiness away from them so that the narcissist can feel better about their own inner bitterness. However, they do it in such a way where they can blame the other person so that they can shirk all responsibility for their own behaviour. Most genuine people want to create memories on Valentine's Day. Narcissistic people want to create that trauma bond, especially in the idolization stage of the relationship with a narcissistic person. They're looking to suck you into their games. They're looking to bait you hook, line and sinker into their games. They're looking to sell you that illusion, that false belief of who they can be in order to gain that admiration from you. And if it's all possible, if they're discarding somebody, they will flaunt this all over social media, which makes you feel good. It makes you feel appreciated, while it irritates, while it frustrates, while it hurts, while it punishes the narcissist's old supply, the killing two birds with one stone method. When it comes to Valentine's Day, it's easy for a narcissist. It's easy for them to send that sentimental message that they've found online. It's easy for them to go and buy a card. Shops sell them in abundance. You can buy them online now. It's easy to go and treat someone to their favourite sporting events or a bunch of flowers or whatever it is that people like. It's very easy to go into a shop and buy something and treat someone. And the grandiose narcissist with the money will, in the idolization stage, take someone on an extravagant trip or buy extravagant gifts. It's literally a whirlwind romance where they're going to sweep you off your feet, and it's part of the love bombing. Now, yes, we can all meet someone. We can all appreciate them. We can all want to show that we care about them. We can all want to buy them something. We can all want to spoil somebody we care about. So when it comes to meeting somebody new, especially around Valentine's Day, just take it slow to get to know them for who they are as a person and not who they sell themselves to be. When meeting new people, we are all more than capable of putting our best selves forward. Don't really want to put someone off straight away. We are all capable of putting our best selves forward. And then when you build that connection and you see the parts of each other that irritates or just isn't done the same way that you would do something, that can then cause the conflict. And we need to have that healthy conflict so that when these things arise, we can resolve them and move on from them and develop that healthy relationship. So we do need to take it slow as a general rule to get to know people for who they are and not who they sell themselves to be. When it comes to a narcissist on Valentine's Day, when it comes to the devaluation stage of the relationship. They're looking to tear you down. They're looking to pull you down. They're looking to cause that self-doubt within you. They're looking to destroy your confidence. They're looking to gaslight you. They will potentially raise your expectations from the idolization stage of what it might be like with them, because you enjoyed doing those things with them. You enjoyed spending time with them. You enjoyed buying them gifts. You enjoyed receiving gifts. You enjoyed that time. So you want to create new memories with them. However, they're going to turn around and say, oh, we don't need silly stuff like that anymore. And you end up knowing that something doesn't feel right, but thinking, oh yeah, maybe I'm expecting too much. What narcissistic people do is raise your expectations to then lower your standards. Now, people can just not want to buy into the whole Valentine's Day thing. However, those people, you usually know where you are, where you stand with them from the start. Valentine's Day isn't my thing. I just don't enjoy doing it. I don't get it. It's too commercialized, and they tell you at the beginning. If you then try to change them onto how you want Valentine's Day to work, then you are being the manipulative one. If you can recognize that, oh yeah, I understand that, and I actually agree, I'm not that interested, then you do well to work together to see what else you can agree on. However, when someone sells you that an illusion of what it can be like, to then 1, 2, 3 years down the line take it away from you, they lied about who they were. Yes, we can all have a shift in beliefs. However, if you have a shift in beliefs and you care about the other person, you still want to do things for that other person because you care about them. Narcissistic people want to raise your expectations, so they might promise you things and then they'll not deliver. And then they'll accuse you of asking too much from them. They'll claim that they've had a really long day at work to get you to feel guilty for expecting something from them. They'll claim that they've had a hard day in the house with the children to get you to feel bad for expecting something from them. Where they might cook you that meal in the beginning, in the devaluation, they'll fail to do that. Yet they'll find a way to rationalize and justify it. And you can just feel like something's off. Yet because they've come up with that justification and you care about them, you let it slide. And every time you let something slide in a healthy relationship, it's going to build up that anger and resentment. When you let something slide in a manipulative relationship, it's going to keep you trapped in a place that you should not be. And a narcissistic person will use Valentine's Day to discard somebody in some of the most cruelest ways in order to punish somebody. They will do absolutely nothing for you whatsoever. They'll not even want to discuss it. They might fall silent on you. They might start an argument a few days before. You might have criticised them and caused a narcissistic injury without even knowing. So they will do something to provoke you, something they know that you don't like or you like doing in a certain way. So they'll do something to provoke you. And then when you try to have that healthy conflict with them and just say, hey, you've done this and you know, I'm not that keen on it being done like that, they can then turn around and say, well, I was only trying to help. Wow, you're so ungrateful. I don't know why I bother. So then you feel guilty, and then there's an atmosphere before the day, and then they can then discard you. They can fall silent on you, or they can even ghost you and up and leave you. However, they might not be doing anything with you. However, they will have that new supply that they are love bombing and idolizing and selling that illusion to, and giving the new supply everything they promised but failed to do with you or do for you. And they're looking to gain that negative reaction from you. If they can gain that negative reaction from you, they can blame you. They can accuse you of being awkward, of demanding too much, of not thinking of them, of being too selfish. And the more you chase them, the more they can tell the new supply that you're the one who's obsessed with them, because the new supply doesn't realise the mind games that the narcissist is playing with the both of you. And a narcissist can also use Valentine's Day for the Hoover in order to suck you back in. They can come at you with those sentimental things of, remember when we did this? Oh, I'm just here. I can remember, to get you to think and reminisce about the good times, to get you to remember that actually they're not that bad. The toxic monster you see in the end is who they are. Never doubt yourself again when they play nice, which is exactly what they're doing in the Hoover. They are playing nice in order to suck you back into their games, and then they're going to devalue you all over again so that they can discard you all over again, and then you are then trapped in that cycle. So they can come, they can promise change, they can future fake, they can send you gifts, they can do all sorts of these things within the Hoover stage. And Valentine's Day is a perfect breeding ground for narcissistic people to do these kinds of things, because people are feeling sentimental when what they're after is getting that admiration. They can also be after punishing somebody by getting back together with you. So if you do take them back, they can flaunt all over social media how happy they are with you to get you hooked on them, and to also provoke reactions from an old supply. So when it comes to Valentine's Day, if you are on your own and you enjoy doing things on Valentine's Day, don't look at what other couples are doing. You have no idea the suffering they've been through, the happiness they're going through. You have absolutely no idea of what is going on in their life. Therefore, you're looking at it from rose-tinted glasses of what you would like. There's nothing wrong with looking for something that you would like and then going to find that for yourself. However, in the meantime, look to treat yourself, look to take yourself out, look to buy yourself something. At least on your own, you can buy yourself the gift you want. A narcissistic person will often buy you a gift that they need. So you can treat yourself. If they're coming back for the Hoover, remember the peace and the quiet and the calm that you now have compared to the disruption and the confusion and the pain and the heartbreak that you had when you were with them. You do not heal in the same environment that made you sick. Going back to them, those feelings within you, those bad feelings, those negative feelings are going to resurface. The person who destroyed you is not going to be the person to help you. So if they're coming for the Hoover, remember how bad it is with them, how bad it was with them. And remember how peaceful life is now. Might be hard, might be painful. However, you're working towards something in the future. You're no longer living in the past. You only look back to look at how far you've come. If they're devaluing you, recognise that's who they are as a person. That's their own inadequacies and their own insecurities shining through. Somebody who cared about you wouldn't want to put you down. And if they're discarding you, as painful as it is, this is when you need to have a shift in your beliefs and what you want out of life, and recognise that, is this how I want to spend the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of my life? No. I deserve to be treated with honesty and openness and communication, not people who seek to punish me for not living life on their terms. If anyone has any thoughts on this video or anything they did to help them through Valentine's Day, please do add those into the comments for anyone reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot give no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.